Quite a number of things have changed in personnel, predominantly with both list and in staff. I think that what Ruzi's brought is a real stability, along with other appointments within the footy club. The players are in a really good spot. They're really enjoying what they're doing, and very, very clear on what their expectations are. So, a reasonable amount of what we've worked on through the summer came out today. I would be not the right person to ask. I was just watching the white back line, but I thought Tumpus was pretty handy. I think he kicked 4, so he played all right from playing half forward. But more interested in our system and how our players fit into our system, and make sure there's a high level of compliance the way we want them to go about it.
Yeah, what was the big emphasis?
Predominantly game time today. At this stage, like these type of games are dancing with your sister in many ways, but we get 60 minutes of quality gameplay. Our players are better conditioned to be able to take on Richmond next Friday night.
Grimes playing down back probably adds a bit more stability to your team. You sort of saw that today.
Yeah, well, we've made a conscious decision at the end of the season when Rusi got on board. Where does Jack play his best footy? And we'd probably say it's been down back. And yeah, he's a strong body. Probably he knows what's going on down there and gives us a lot of maturity. And his ball use is very handy. And I thought he was pretty good today.
The starting lineup looked quite different this year, won't it? I mean, some of these young kids impressed today, Salem and Kennedy Harris. Are they sort of likely to line up in the NAB Challenge?
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to give you a heads up on that in particular, because it's more based on numbers and where we want each of our players to be from game time. But we're pretty serious about the NAB and our performances, so you would dare say you'd see a fairly strong side from us next week. And the players you mentioned, Hogan, Kennedy Harris, Salem, all demonstrate that they can play at the level, and we'll make decisions over the next week as to where they're ready to play senior footy.
And just a quick one on Jesse. I mean, how's his advancement coming along in terms of getting that match, getting this intra-club time, all the rest of it?
Yeah, well, he's had a monitored program right throughout the summer, and just over the last 3 weeks we really picked up his work. And the way he moved today, you dare say he's in pretty good shape and ready to play. And we've been able to have him in our system for 18 months now and get him ready to be able to play at senior level, and he looks as though he's ready to take that step.
And those who missed today, notable one was Jack Watts.
Yeah, he was crook. Yeah, he was designated to play, but woke up crook, so that's the only reason he didn't play.
How far off Chris Dawes playing?
We play NAB 2 in Alice Springs in 3 weeks, so we would think that he'll be ready to go. He's been doing a lot of training and match simulation with us, but not quite ready for the gameplay. But yeah, he's recovered really well from his knee surgery at the end of the year. I think a ball may have inadvertently hit a part of his body, which is pretty sensitive for Bruce. Now we got through it unscathed, and we get 60 minutes of good gameplay as well as 40 minutes training under our belt today in tough conditions. So we think we've got the players to a level where they're ready to play next Friday night.
You know Crossing pretty well, Jade, having played with him. What's he brought to the footy club just as the effort?
Yeah, high level of professionalism, Steve. You've seen what he does. He's just a quality human. The comment was made to him the other day by one of his teammates that he just doesn't look satisfied, that he's had a brilliant career at the Bulldogs, over 200 games, best and fairest winner, but he's still trying to prove himself, and our players have a high level of regard and respect for him, and we think he's going to make a big difference to our team.
What do you expect from Howie this year, Joe? He's sort of pushed up the ground a little bit today, but do you think he'll probably settle into that forward role?
All his training through the summer has been forward, but I know that the coach is very buoyant about what he could do up the field with his athletic gifts. But we're really keen to have a forward line around him that allows him to play the role that he should play. He's been asked to do roles which are unfair of him because of our depleted forward line in the past, but he's been able to train a role which is more suited to him. So we would think that him forward, being able to use his athletic gifts, should be a real advantage to us.
Just a quick one on Mitch Clark, sort of just walking, running laps. I mean, where's he at?
Yeah, Mitch has had a progressive pre-season. He got a lot of training in pre-Christmas. He had a slight hiccup just after Christmas, but we're really sensitive with the load that we put into his body between now and when the season starts. So he'll keep building up as the next few weeks go. We hope that we can get game time into him, but he'll guide us with where his body's at as to when he's ready to play.
I mean, in many respects, you've got a forward line that hasn't really played together.
No. They haven't played a lot of footy together, but they've got great relationships and they've got great understanding of the expectations. So Dawes, Clark, Hogan, Howe have been around each other for quite a while. So it hasn't been out on the field yet, but they do understand what's expected of each other. So it will take time, that chemistry, until they get the chance to play a bit of footy together.
Christian Salem's pretty good skills, not very flashy. How advanced is he for a draft?
Yeah, we probably still need to get a bit more training into him before he's ready to play senior footy. He's a really balanced player. He's got good hardness. When he's over the footy, he knows what he's doing for an 18-year-old. He's very, very composed, and We have no timeline. The coach has been very public in saying the draft picks aren't expected to play. They'll play when they prove themselves, when they're ready. So he'll guide us with his form and his conditioning as to when he can play. But for a pick 9, it was probably pretty high expectations externally, but we're just ready for him to play when he's ready.